Hello, peoples, and welcome to the kingdom of the psycho flying hamster and the all-seeing eye of the psycho flying hamster. Check it out, people. The all-seeing eye of the psycho flying hamster. So while you're gone, I decided to make this our logo. You know, I was thinking about what I could do. I'm thinking about maybe doing a mural here, modding all the pictures, for the actual picture frames. No. So instead, that is the eye, the very center of it, all sparkly and stuff. There's a black part of it. There's the skin. It makes sense to me. Don't care if it doesn't make sense to you. That's alright. Okay, back to where we were. Last we met, ooh, hey, there's hallways here now. I covered the hallways. And then I made some glass. The rest of the hallways, I mapped out where I want the rooms, which I think is more than suitable. So we've got a fairly decent amount of rooms to work with. We now have the covered main hallways. And if I go back this way, you will see that I've started the arched portion of the castle itself. I'm thinking I'll bring this out some more and bring the walls up. Let's find a good central point to stand at. And we're going to perform magic because that's just the way I roll. That's the way I do things. That's what I do. We're going to look straight down right about there. And then we'll see you in just a moment with a new improved wall. No, wait a minute. Roof. Yeah, roof, walls. Hey, we'll see you in a second. And we have brick. Lots of brick. Oh my god, it's brick. Wait a minute. That's all kinds of brick. Okay, so the roof is now in place. Do a little fly around. I'll show you what's going on. Nice open area. You can see inside. To the outside. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Now, we need to do some structure work. Everybody's seen these gorgeous rooms, so they're going to be cut off from the world. Kind of, sort of, not really. Whoops, hey, try it again. There we go. So, me and my daughters went to see The Croods today. Very funny movie. And despite the fact it has Nick Cage in it. I like Nick Cage. I don't care what you say. Nick Cage is just awesome. Any hoodles? One of my favorite characters on that is a stupid little sloth-like thingy they call Belt. His tagline through the entire movie is from the old serials back in the day. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Not sure whose genius it was to think of that, but it's awesome. Works for me. Alright. Yet again with the alright. Yet again with the yet again. Yet again with the alright and the yet again. Wait a minute. Does that make sense? And I really don't care. Boink. Boink. Okay. Let's make some lights in here. We need some lights. There we go. Yeah. That's better. Much brighter. Be a nice seating area for the guests. And on to the other portion. So, while I'm building this, I'm going to have to describe to you something that really bothers me. Yes, it really bothers me. The tone of my voice, or the volume of my voice, per se. Thinking about it on the way home the other day. It's like, I've been reviewing my own episodes and noticing I'm just not talking loud enough. Sometimes I just talk too quietly. And that's not acceptable. I need to talk louder. I need to be heard. I need to convey the message that is coming out of my mouth. Not in the way Chris Rock would do. Mind you, Chris Rock is awesome. He's also incredibly annoying. Especially, no, that's Chris Tucker. Anyway, whatever the case, Chris Rock in Rush Hour. Wait a minute. Chris Tucker in Rush Hour. Dude, it's Chris Tucker. It's not Chris Rock at all. Oh my god. So, Chris Tucker, one of the most annoying voices on the planet. He proved that, essentially, in The Fifth Element, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. And not just because Mila Jovovich shows skin, although she is hot and one of my favorite actresses. Okay. Let's add some light in here. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, it's sexy. And it's dark outside. We're going to keep it dark outside because it just looks kind of cool right now. We haven't been operating in the dark that much. So, while we're going about things, besides making the walls, there's grass. I can't remember if I showed you that. I probably did. But we're going to repeat ourselves just for the giggles. This hallway looks pretty nice. I love that hole. That's just epic. I love it. It goes all the way to the other side. Yay! And while we were at it, we added more light down into the dungeon. We don't have the dungeon mapped out yet. It's pretty much a blank canvas, but it's lit up like a Christmas tree. Close to it. Works for me. We're going to perform a little more magic here. Especially means I'm on the wrong side of the castle. Yeah. Where shall we perform our magic at? Where shall indeed. Now, we're going to look at the all-seeing eye, and we're going to perform some magic. So, here we go. Ready, Kadabra? Ready, Kadabra? Yeah, I kind of like that. Ready, Kadabra. Abracadabra, and ready, set, go. All together, one word. Ready, Kadabra. So, first of all, this is an actual edit. See, the last time I recorded is when we're recording maybe a portion of the screen because I had a full screen. Wasn't paying attention. Enough of that. Turn around. Let's check out this hallway. Oh, yeah. A little bit of natural lighting, a little bit of glowstone. As you can see from above, looks pretty cool. Both sides are the same, obviously. Now, we're going to work on more of the hallway. It's going to require a little more magic. Absolutely. We will park right here, stare right there, and more magic will happen. Oh yes, it will. Behold the magic! It has happened within mere milliseconds. We shall go to the hallway. Ooh. These will, of course, be doors into the rooms. Which there's nothing in the room right now. They're kind of blank. And it's dark out. Ooh, check out the moon. Ooh, and the little pillars. Yes, yes, indeed. Down this part of the hallway. I love this part. It's just so awesome. Of course, the hallways will be decorated with other things, but meantime, it looks awesome. Oh, hey, check out. It's sunrise. Shall we watch sunrise? Let's watch sunrise through the portal. Ooh, this is about the time the Lion King song would come on. If I remember how it went, it would be going. It would be going most dramatically. I love it. Alright. As you can see, only the hallways are complete right now. The rooms are in the process of being fleshed out. Thinking I will flesh out the rooms next. So, you already see what I'm doing here, which is quite interesting. I love the way the front of this castle looks. Or the back of the castle. Because here, you're going to have a view of the gardens. These are going to be the gardens, game area, whatever you want to call it. There's plenty of room for me to work. And that's the whole point. Meantime, let's get back downstairs. Go into the throne room. We shall stare at the all-seeing eye of the hamster in the center. There we are. From here, more magic. Yes, more magic. More magic will happen. And you thought we were going to be looking at the all-seeing eye. That's it, you thought. As we ascend into the heavens, you now see the partially covered portion of the castle. This is looking quite nice, I'd have to say. Some of it has no lighting, but that's alright. There's going to be torches involved. Lots of torches. In the meantime, we're going to park yet again, so you can see more magic. Why? I like magic, that's why. Stare at that little tiny spot right there, and more magic will happen. Hey, those are clouds. And this is a castle, as you can see. I've done more of the rooms. We're going to do a little more active building now. I'm pretty sure you're tired of seeing all this magic happen. Yeah, that's going to work. You know, to make it simple, we're just going to fill this in. Because nobody wants like 2, 3 windows in the room while they're trying to sleep. One window is enough. Just one window to wake you up. Sure, different parts of the castle are more desirable, but that's the whole point. I mean, like this, the windows on the side, makes perfect sense. This, the windows in the front, makes perfect sense. At least to me. The rooms are technically adjoined, just because that's the way it was back in the day. Not entirely sure why. That's the way it is. Alright. Speaking of castles, kind of hankering for a hunk of cheese. That is the Game of Thrones. You know, I love dragons. I heard they have dragons on that show. Haven't really got that far in the series. So, I'm going to go buy the DVDs since I can. Acquire the money, you know, through working my posterity off as usual. And then I will watch said series. That looks more than acceptable. This episode is coming together quite well, if I do say so myself. We have the all-seeing eye. We have hallways. We have fleshed out rooms. We've got all kinds of stuff. Before I make more magic happen, we're going to take a little trip to revisit the things that started all. Splat. Okay, cool. We started off at the front of the castle. Now have a working drawbridge. Multiple towers across the land. No way up there yet. We will work on that. Not at the moment. We have a front of the castle. Getting there. Lots of grass everywhere. I love grass. Grass is awesome. Better than this stupid freaking sand. Double doors on the front of the castle. Epic steps, of course. You gotta have epic steps. Material. The chiseled quartz. The all-seeing eye of the psycho flying hamster. The hallways of awesomeness, which we've explored already. A little bit. Down into the dungeons of Dungeness, which we will flesh out soon. Yes, yes indeed. Torture chambers and all. There will be a dungeon. It will be horrifying. It will be interesting. It will include redstone. We haven't done redstone for a while, so that might be a next goal. Or I could just make the front part of the castle. Whatever the case may be, I'm enjoying myself. Alright. We're going to go back under the top of the castle. Tidy up a few things. And from there, we will continue on. Oh yes, indeed. Just for a moment, we're going to wrap it up. Only because I realize we are technically at the end of this episode. You've seen the work. You've seen the progress. You've seen everything that is the cloud. Squirrel! That's not a squirrel. That is sand. On that note, I would like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the Kingdom of the Psycho Flying Hamster. Yet again, however small or large my audience is, I appreciate you viewing this said video. Ooh, yeah! We're going to stop right here. Until the next episode, thank you again. Please subscribe to my channel using the username Kalako73, Kalako73 on YouTube to view my other videos besides these and include these. Why not? Because you love me. Of course you do. And thank you again. Have a nice day. William Shatner. Yeah.